What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy, Stevie B. I know. Where the hell have you been? Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, buying a house is a process, dude. I mean, I'm telling you, man, it is taking like all of my time. Yeah, I know. Blank walls. Look like I'm filming a confession for the FBI in here. But man, gotta happen. It's had to happen. Had to take him down. It's getting close. Man, I'm telling you, man, this house has been a battle. It's been a battle, I tell you. It's like a Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith relationship, you know, on again, off again, on again, off again. You know, except that, you know, the house didn't screw my son's buddy, you know, so, oh no, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. But speaking of, just watched the Chris Rock Netflix special. He didn't go hard. He didn't go hard in the paint on Will like I thought he was going to. I would have went hard. I'm petty like that, man. I would have went hard. Man, it would have been like a 2-hour long special of me doing nothing but Jada Pinkett Smith jokes. I would have roasted that bitch like a Christmas turkey for 2 hours after all the shit he went through. So, but hey, you know what? When all's said and done, I'm still a huge fan of Chris Rock. Still a huge fan of Will Smith. Man, I don't condone what Will Smith did. I think he was wrong. I think he overreacted for a lame ass joke. It wasn't even that good a joke. It was a dumb joke. There's so much more material you could have went with. You know, Wakanda forever, you know, something, but, you know, but G.I. Jane, that was a dumb joke. And not worth getting all bent up out of shape about. So, I mean, he's paying for it. I know he's paying for it. So I'm wishing, I know life is sucking for him right now. He would probably wish to God he would have just set his ass in that seat and laughed it off and blew it off. And he didn't, but what are you gonna do? But the special itself was actually pretty good. It was pretty funny. I did get a kick out of it. He did address the whole Will Smith Oscar slap thing, and like I said, but he didn't go hard. He didn't go hard at it. He kind of took it easy. He even said he was a fan of Will Smith, loved his music and loved his movies. He said, but now he said he went to see Emancipation and he was rooting for him to hit him again, which I thought was hilarious. But all in all, funny special though, pretty funny. But anyway, back to the house. So the house thing, man, we thought we were going to lose the house because we did the inspection. I mean, literally right after my last video when I announced, oh, we got a house, and I stick my little sold sign up and my little, you know, my little freaking thumbnail, sold. Well, that was like spiking the ball on the 1 yard line. Oops. So anyway, so what happened was right after I posted all these videos, we thought we were in the clear, but we did the home inspection. And problems, not little. There were a lot of little problems, but 2, 3 actually big problems. One being the foundation. What they had done was, you know how the foundations usually supported cinder blocks. They support the foundation with cinder blocks. Well, to get the floor level, because I guess the cinder blocks didn't quite have it as level as they thought it should be, so they jammed some dry rotted wood in between the floor joists and the cinder blocks to try to raise the floor up a little bit more and trying to even it out. And our inspector wasn't having it. He said, no, hell no, you can't do that. You can't do that. So called him out on that. And the roof, they had gone in and they had completely replaced half of the roof. or most of the roof was all brand new stuff. But the parts that they thought of the roof that they thought weren't bad enough that needed to be replaced, they just left. And our inspector was like, oh, hell no, you know, that needs to be reinforced. The wood, you know, is old. That needs to be reinforced. You're missing some braces here and there and whatever. So that was another thing. And then the third thing was the water heater didn't have a pressure release valve. And that's kind of a big deal, because I don't know if you ever seen videos of where they've like overrode the pressure release valve and shut it off and then heated the water heater up, and it takes off like a rocket. I mean, that thing landed on the moon. I mean, we had initially said no, we're backing out of the deal. We're not taking it. And we told him, yeah, tell him forget it. We'll look for something else. So our realtor sent the note, said, hey, we're backing down. We don't want it. Too many problems. They asked for a copy of the inspection, home inspection, which I was glad to give them, to let them know, hey, you know, look at your shit, you know, and this is why. So we sent them a copy. The seller's realtor got back with us and said, hey, before you guys bail on this, here's what my seller wants to do. He wants to go in and fix all the major issues for you and get that repaired. And if he does that, would you still stay in? To which I responded, in order for us to stay in this, to stay on this house, here's what's going to have to happen. I said, I want the foundation fixed right. I want the roof fixed right. I want the water heater fixed right. Those were the three main things. The rest of the things that were on there were minor little cosmetic details that honestly we really didn't even care about, you know, like piece of the siding wasn't nailed down all the way. One of them was our handrails on the stairs to the deck were too wide, and we're like, you know, we ain't gonna stress over that stuff. But we did say that this is what we want. We want foundation, roof, and the water heater all fixed correctly, and we want a price cut for the remaining details that we'll have to fix ourselves, for the, you know, cosmetic stuff that we have to fix ourselves, and the seller is going to have to fix these and pay to have it re-inspected by my inspector. And I thought, yeah, they're going to say, oh, kiss my ass. They ain't going to do all that. But to their credit, they came back and said, we'll do you one better. We will contact your inspector, get with him, come up with a plan with him about what needs to be done to fix these correctly, and we will fix them to his satisfaction, and we will give you $500 credit towards the minor cosmetic things. So I'm thinking, well, shit, I mean, yeah, if you're willing to do all that. So that's what we agreed to. So everything is back on track. Still scheduled for the 20th for closing. I think they're pretty confident that they can get it done. They're working on it now. They're pretty confident they can get it done by the 20th. And I said, as long as they can get it done by the 1st and we can start moving in on the 20th. I mean, you know, if it takes them till the 1st of the month to get it all completed, we got till the 1st of the month before we have to be out of here. So so things are back on track. So once again, an off and on relationship with this house. We've got all the paperwork turned in, I think, that they're requiring us to have. So far, no more issues have come back. So hopefully, to make a long story short, unless barring some major catastrophe between here and the 20th, things are looking good. So I've started working on the comic book room, and but the walls, they look so bare. I mean, I don't know what to put on them. I mean, hey, I know. Topic of discussion. How about this? Boom. And this. All right. I had to. But anyway, let's get into my haul. Now, I'm warning you that this house is occupying a lot of my time. We're packing and stuff, and I have not got the chance to really buy a lot for haul videos. And now that we've got this house, that may be a permanent thing, is I may not have a lot to show. So this is probably going to be the last decent sized haul video you see for a while, and maybe even be the last video for a while. Like I said, we got to concentrate on moving, getting things packed, and we got we got 2 weeks till closing, so we got a lot of work to do. So the channel may have to go on hiatus for about a month or so, but I ain't going nowhere. We may have to come up with some different content. I don't know what I could possibly do, because I suck at comic book reviews and movie reviews and stuff like that. My reading and comprehension and retention, I guess, not comprehension. I understand what I'm reading. I just forget what I read and 10 minutes after I read it. So, we'll come up with some other stuff. I may start dedicating some more time to my disc golf channel, because, I did start a disc golf channel almost a year ago, and haven't really done a lot with it, but you can check it out, S&S Disc Golf. That name's going to change, but anyway, let's get into it. First of all, today we went dollar bin diving. I haven't changed the bags and boards yet on these, so, but this is the first appearance of a new Team X Factor. It's in the dollar bin book. So I picked, actually, they were buy one, get one free. So technically these were 50 cents. But first appearance of a new X Factor group, X Factor number 71. Yeah, 71. So for for 50 cents, I actually didn't even know it was going to be 50 cents till I got up the register, and they were like, that'll be $2 for 4 books that I got from them. And I was like, huh? Well, it's buy one, get one free on X titles. And I was like, well, shit, I would have went digging. I said, all your signage said Batman books were buy one, get one. He goes, oh, crap, we didn't change our signs. I'm like, But we stopped by a vintage stock on the way. Ryan and I took Ryan out for his birthday to Logan's Steakhouse. We both got a steak dinner. Man, it's been a minute since I went to a steakhouse. Good Lord. I dropped a Benjamin Plus in that place for 2 of us. 2! $110 for 2. I was like, good Lord. She brought me the check, and I said, did I buy everybody's? She like, no, but yeah, damn. But anyway, next up we got X Factor number 21. It's got Sabretooth in it, but it's first appearance of shit. I can't remember. First appearance of Husk, I think. Is it Husk? Correct me in the comments. Or is it Mole? One of them's Mole, one of them's Husk. This actually might be Mole. First appearance of Mole. Anyway, one of these is the first appearance of Mole, and the other one is the first appearance of Husk. And I got both of them. So X-Men, X-Force number 32. So I think I got one of these anyway. I think I got this one, and I think I got the first one I showed already. But for 50 cents, I can't beat it. So, and then this one, I couldn't resist this for $1. It's not a big key, but it's classic battle, Deadpool and Cable. So I was cool to pick that up. X-Force number 15. Decided to pick that up. And again, I'm going to change these bags and boards out And that sticker is on the bag, which I'm thankful they don't put them on the boards. But anyway, that was my little pickup from Dollar Bin Diving at Vintage Stock. Next up is my Midtown haul. This will be the last decent Midtown haul for a while. I'm gonna have to cut back because I'm buying crap that right now I'm just trying to finish runs that I started putting together, you know, and I'm not even reading the anymore. I'm just trying to finish them. So you're gonna see some smaller Midtown runs. But anyway, but this is I had to get this one, Gambit Rogue #1. Cool cover. I forgot who did this cover. I'm probably not going to be able to tell you either. But one of y'all knows who it is. But I dug the cover. You know, so that was cool. It was a cover by. Well, it was a #1, so I thought I'd get it. Next up, Venom #17. It's just because it's Venom. And I got this variant. I don't know. Penosian? I don't know. But it's a cool cover. Venom 17. I've been picking up all the Venoms, but I'm probably going to stop for a while. So, Then we got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Part 6. That'll complete this little run, little mini. I believe this is part 6 of 6. So finish that little run. This Spider-Verse stuff, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not being that that FOMO warrior guy that I hate so much and telling you what to buy or not to buy. Me personally, all these Spider-Verse characters that are popping up and going on showing up on Key Collector and, Spider-Man India, Spider Bite, Spidersaurus Rex, Skateboarder Spider. There's about 15 gazillion Spider versions. People are running out because they're popping up on Key Collector and stuff. Those things are not going to hold weight for very long. They really aren't. They're probably small cameo appearances, and they're probably one and done, and then those books will be in the dollar bin book. Probably not a sound investment in my opinion. I mean, they're searching for the next Miles Morales, and it's going to be a while before we get another one that reaches the popularity of Miles Morales, and I don't think it's Spider Bite. So that's just my opinion. But I'm waiting for him to do something. That's not Doppelganger, that's Spider. There he is. But there's like so many different ones, but I don't know if that's supposed to be Doppelganger or that one. But the Spider-Man Doppelganger, I keep waiting. That's such a cool character. Keep waiting for him to have his breakout. And another completion of the series is Image Comics. F This Place, #6. I think that's the last in that series. So, picked it up. And this one, you can call it FOMO, call it whatever you want. But if I see a character and I think it looks cool, looks like a cool character, and I'm interested, and I'm going to pick it up. And this one is already getting roasted on Instagram from the FOMO warriors. Oh, everybody's jumping on the first appearance of this. Oh, he'll be in dollar bin and all this and that, because they know so much more than everybody else. But it's a cool character. I liked it, so I picked it up anyway. And it's Hallows Eve #1. I just think that's a really cool character, and I think if done right, that character could stand the test of time. So I like it. I picked it up. You do what you want with it, but leave people alone and let them get what they want. Next up is Purgatory Must Die. I can't remember what number we're on. Is it number 3? I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna fight with it to get it open. But oh shit, damn, I hate when that happens. Dang. Usually I don't have to fight with these resealable bags. A lot of people don't like the resealables. I like them. Oh, it ain't even gonna let me go. It's gonna make me open it. Purgatory Must Die, Volume 1, Issue 3. Yeah, I was right for once. But I love Purgatory. I love that character. So I've been picking all these up. I got her first appearance. I'm a fan. I'm staying on them. I'll probably buy the next ones and hope that, you know, that she sticks around for a while. Love the character. Beautiful virgin cover. Love it. And next up, I haven't even started reading these yet. I don't want to get 5 issues deep into this and realize that it sucks. So I'm hoping I can get a chance to read this before long. This is from Blood Moon Comics, and it's Titan, Mouse of Might, number 2. I don't know why. Just something. It speaks to me. It just speaks to me. So I had to get them. And then last from my Midtown. Yes, I've been picking these up, and yes, you've been roasting me on Instagram about it. And yes, my girlfriend's starting to not believe the fact that I don't have she's starting to not believe that I don't have a problem. She thinks I have a problem. And maybe I do, but this is a great read. This is so good. This is from After Dark Comics. It is Flesh-Eating Cheerleaders from Outer Space. Number 5. Screw it. Flag me. I don't care. But it's art. But if you get a chance to read this, it is B horror movie at its finest, and it is so good, and I love it. I love it. So y'all go bite me. Okay, I'm not done with Midtown. That was this week's Midtown. I forgot about last week's Midtown because I'm behind. Carnage number 10, because this is first appearance of the sword called the All Blood. Probably insignificant, no big deal, but I've been picking up all the Carnage titles. Number 10 is probably where I'm going to draw the line, unless, you know, something crazy comes out. Maybe they release a new character that sparks my interest, and then I may get on it. And then, let's see, let's go with Sabretooth and the Exiles, number 4. I'm a huge fan of Sabretooth. Love Sabretooth. Love that character. So I've been picking up these. Hopefully, I forget, is this, I'm pretty sure this is a mini. So I'll probably pick up the whole run of this. I don't think it's an ongoing. If it is, I'll probably run it to 5 or 10 and then quit. Unless it's just really, really good. And then next up, this one I have read. I've already read this because I was interested in it. It's a Tinian book, a Tiny Onion, and it's from Dark Horse Comics. It's Blue Book number 1. This kind of back in the I want to say the 70s, late 70s. Yeah, I think it was late 70s. There was a TV show on, I remember watching as a kid, and I want to say it was called Project Blue Book. I could be wrong about it if you're old like me and you remember it. But this is what this is kind of in the vein of. It's a couple of, 3 short stories of people with alien encounters, UFO encounters. They kind of end abruptly, and they kind of trail off and kind of leave it open. And so there's no closure there in them. So I wasn't a big fan of it as much as I thought I would be. You're like, well, what happened? So I don't know if they're going to continue the stories from the same people, or if each book is going to be a mini short story, a couple mini short stories in each book. I'll probably get another one and find out, check it out, and see. But if they don't get any better, I'll dump it. All right, next up, and yes, it's because it's a #1, and I love this cover, and I'm going to get one anyway, whether you think it's a money grab or not. But it's Ibrahim Mustaf cover. But anyway, Superman #1. I thought the cover was pretty cool, so I got one. And it's a first appearance of Supercorp with the Supercore. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Superman titles generally just don't do squat, but I'm gonna get it anyway. I picked it up. I probably won't go any deeper than #1, but I did do a thing with the #1s, and I got the blue foil. And yes, I paid more than cover price for it. Yes, it'll be $10 6 months from now. And no, I don't care. And FOMO warriors can bite me. I love it. I love it. It's classic. I'm not chasing after the platinums and the gold and the bloody versions, the lightning bolt versions and all the versions. I like it. I like it for its simplicity. The blue foil with the simple S logo. It's a classic look, and I love it, and I was happy to pay for it, so I did. All right, last but not least, man, I can't believe I rambled on for 6 minutes on here. Last but not least, I was bored and I was scrolling through Whatnot, looking at auctions, because sometimes I'll pop in. I like to pop into those auctions that have like 4 people in it, because sometimes you can steal some stuff. But I saw that I can't remember the name of the comic book store in Illinois somewhere, but Tim Seeley was on there, and you might remember Tim Seeley from like Transformers and stuff. But I like his art and I love his stuff, and so oh yeah, here it is. From let's see, where'd he come from? I don't know. It was a comic shop, but yeah, the seller was Slabulous. But anyway, I'm trying to read and stuff. I'm trying to read because it didn't come with a COA, but I do have my packing slip on here that tells what it is and that it was signed. But I got this, like, it was $20. Tim Seeley was on there pimping his book Local Man #1 from Image, and I hadn't heard of it yet, but I thought, well, it's Tim Seeley, and who is it? Also was worked on it. It was shit. I can't remember who else was working on it, but this one cover was Shamalki Lee cover, limited to 400, and I thought, well, and Seeley was there signing, and I popped in a little late, so I didn't know what was going on. But when I tuned in, he had one open to the inside cover, and he was drawing a sketch on the inside cover, and I'm like, so I asked, I said, so what's going on? I just joined. I said, so if I buy one of the books, he'll sign it and do a remark on it. And they said, oh, no, we just had a giveaway and they won, and he got a big remark on the sketch on the inside cover was his prize. And he says, so no, he goes, if you buy a book, he'll sign it, but he won't do a remark. And Tim Seeley goes, no, he goes, if you buy one, I'll do a remark for you. I was like, for $20, a Tim Seeley remark? So I was happy to do it. And not only did he sign it once, but he signed it twice and did a killer remark in color. Right there. Look at this. One signature. The other one's in black, so it's hard to see. But 2 signatures. I see I can't put my, there it is. So he signed it twice and did a remark. And my certificate of authenticity is going to have to be, I'll cover up my address because it has my address. Would have to be the packing slip on the back that says it was what it was, signed by Tim Seeley. But anyway, but yeah, it basically says live stream, Tim Seeley live, local man exclusive drop, live stream February 25th February. And then signed by Tim Seeley. Doesn't say remarked, but that was really cool. That was really cool of him to say, hey, now you buy one, you know what, I'll throw a remark on there, I don't care. And then to do a color one too, that's badass. So I appreciate that. Anyway, that is going to do it for this weekend, last week's haul. So I hope you enjoyed it. I took over 30 minutes to do it, get it in, but it's been a while since I've been on here. So once again, in the YouTube channel is going to see some outages for a while we get moved and packed, and probably closer between the 20th and the 1st of the month. You probably ain't going to hide or hear from me between the 20th and maybe even the middle of the month. So you're not going to hear from me at all. We may drop a couple videos here and there. Oh, before I go, I almost forgot. Little pickup. My friend Ryan found this at Walmart and they had one left, and I told him I wanted one, and like the bro that he is, he saw it there and snatched it for me. But I saw this on Foo's channel, I believe he showed it, and I'm not a Funko guy really, but this one was just badass and I wanted it, and I got just the comic to display it with. But this is the pop covers, or classic covers. What do they call them? There was a name for them. I think they called them, I don't know. It's one of their classic covers lines. And it's from The Brave and the Bold. What number was The Brave and the Bold? Number 28, first appearance of Starro. But I saw it on Foo's channel, and I was like, man, I don't do Funko Pops much, but that is badass. So I had to get one. I got a couple. I think I got the second appearance of Starro and another Brian Bolin, I think, Star Wars or Starro cover. And I'm going to try to mount this, display this with. I think it'd look badass. But anyway, so I almost forgot to throw that in there. I got shit scattered everywhere. You should see this place. I mean, oh my God, man. The place is an absolute nightmare in here. But, so yeah. So, the comic room is in disarray. But we got a new comic book room. For those of you who are wondering, when you saw the video, the little tour of the house, and I couldn't decide which way to go with which room to make the comic book room. For those of you that suggested I take the small one, you win. You're right. I said I don't really need as much space and that much space for my comic room, so I'm going to take the small room. I haven't figured out how I'm going to set it up yet. I'd really like to get, one of those U-shaped desks that are kind of like that, so I can set it up against one of the walls, and then I can film against two background walls, and that would look badass, I think. That'd be a lot easier, and I could, have two backgrounds, 3 if I wanted to, flip around the other way, but who knows. But anyway, we gotta work it all out. That's down the road. There'll be some growing pains, but I do appreciate y'all tuning in, sticking with me through the growing pains. Hope y'all don't go nowhere. I think I've already lost 3 or 4 subscribers, but yeah, well, I mean, what can you do? But anyway, for those of you left, please help with that algorithm. help me be a popular guy. Don't make me be the one that gets picked last. Hit that like button. It really does help. That's the single most free thing you can do to help promote a channel, is to hit that like button. I hit it on every video I view. Doesn't hurt anything. Helps the channel out. And then if you're not subscribed, throw me a sub. It'll get better. I promise. It'll get better. And hit that bell notification and turn them on so you won't miss, whenever I finally decide to get off my ass and do another video. But that is going to do it for this one. Before you all go, like I said, do those things. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.